I wait a minute. It doesn't fucking matter. Either I forget to unmute my mic or it gets fucked. Just give me a second here to.
Got my Oreos here.
A good choice, I guess.
I got the gold ones, not the black ones. Thank God they make.
That's because you're a racist, all right? You need to fucking check that privilege.
I am. I'm like Ethan Suplee in American History X, where he goes over to Ed Furlong's house and basically he sees a jar, like a bowl of M&Ms. There's a whole bunch of white M&Ms, but there's one black one in there, and he just takes the black one out.
Oh, shameful.
Mm.
Oh wait, is this working or not? Hold on, I think we're live. I'm just double checking. I wait a minute. It doesn't.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Yep, we're good. Hi, welcome to the Karkov is King Lazy Monday stream. Why not? I've got Andrew with me. You can hear eating fucking Oreos in the background.
White Oreos, mind you.
Yeah. It's because of your horrible supremacist tendencies. Is that where you got the YouTube handle, the Twitter handle?
I don't know. That was from like a webtoon some friends and I did, where there was like a Family Guy-esque cutaway where one of the characters was watching the Muppets on their TV, and Kermit goes, Gonzo, it's not easy being green, so I decided to pick a different color. And then you just hear, "Hey there, fellas," and it cuts back, and it's in blackface with two guys.
That's great.
And what was funny is the one black guy who talks back to him, it was voiced by Emmer. He said, "Oh, you are so fucking dead."
No, shit. Is that clip on YouTube or?
Yeah, just look up Cacti Chip, CACTICHIP. What's that?
No, Chipper. Cacti Chip. Let me pull that up.
Should be.
Yeah, close this other fucking window. I'm just watching that MSNBC segment.
I remember I was on King of Pole stream when that broke, and we all watched it. And I actually recorded it off TV. I got my capture device, and because the MSNBC stream on the internet was just like half a minute behind, and so I recorded it.
Did this just come out of nowhere then, or did somebody post about it ahead of time? Did you just suddenly appear on MSNBC talking about this?
Movie Bob tweeted about it. He heard
Oh,
about it.
Of course he would.
And of course, everyone in the stream said Movie Bob said MSNBC is going to do, and supposedly maybe Fox News might do a thing on it. I saw Adam Baldwin tweeted to Greg Gutfeld from Red Eye, and he's like, just take a look at this hit piece right here.
Well, Red Eye would be interesting to watch cover it. I suppose it's going to have to happen now. If MSNBC ran a story, everybody else is. I mean, after all, they're the ones that lean forward. I mean, they're not to the left or the right, so.
Of course they are. Obama's friends.
It's right, So, you guys, did you watch this live on television then, or did you get it off your TV and then stream it for everybody?
A little both. I was watching it and streaming. I was capturing it off of my TV, but yeah, King of Pole, he was streaming it for everybody.
I gotcha.
And while we were, like, for the next hour and a half or 2 hours just discussing the entire thing with other people in the room, he just put it on loop, and, like, every other comment was like, "Kill the fucking video. Don't want to look at fucking greasy haired hipster guy and Brianna Wu."
Fucking hell. Milo must have been pissed. I'm guessing he found out he got canceled on because of this at this exact time?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. He was none too thrilled because it seemed like that I actually would have wanted to hear that, because that would have been some good dialogue going on, like a staunch anti-Gamergate person talking to Milo, who's been very, and like people are trying to slander Milo and say like, "Oh, well, he's like take a look at these tweets and stuff," but Brianna fucking Cave was like, "MSNBC, I could get this out to the masses, and finally we're going national, and everyone will know."
Did they have her Patreon going by on the news ticker underneath her? It was like the Kickstarter and PayPal buttons there for the TV viewing audience.
It did not, but I remember, I don't know if it was in the clip on the ticker during the Gamergate segment, but I remember watching it from start to finish. It happened around 40 minutes in. They were like doing Ferguson and Ebola, and I remember on the news ticker saying like autistic person killed or autistic person killed someone, Asperger's, something like that.
So there's been a murder at that guy with the glasses, is what you're telling me.
Oh, they're just my. Oh, this is actually something I wanted to bring up. Like I told you about Linkara, and because what he's doing is he's going to do a movie, a top the fourth wall movie, And he was
Oh,
talking about this on his Tumblr, and he does regular updates on his Tumblr, like different paragraphs for different things. And he basically said he's going to launch his Indiegogo at the end of November and ride it into December and hope it'll close out at the end of December/January, so he could avoid getting taxed on it. Because he said, oh shit, fucking Oreos.
oh, that was good. That was a good
Uh,
impression. That was your only car. Is just vomiting up. He's so full of shit he doesn't have room in his stomach anymore.
But yeah, essentially, so you could say he's a tax dodger. He's like evading taxes. I mean, you'd think that's like a classic Republican would support the government, all that. And apparently that happens, I guess, with Kickstarter and
I see. I think his conservatism got fucked out of him by Iron Liz.
Mm.
It's the way, quite literally, out of him. Uh, it doesn't surprise me. How much is he asking for on the fucking project?
He hasn't launched it yet, but I don't know. I couldn't even ballpark it if I wanted to guesstimate it. But I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say somewhere around $9,000 or $10,000 if I had to guess. I can't imagine just it going beyond that. It
For,
it, it, it won't break 10,000.
but for an internet film, I mean, he's not. Is he trying to actually make a real movie with just $10,000, or
Uh, Again, I don't know, but if I had to guess, it's just going to be the same old shit. He's going to shoot it in his apartment, and he's probably going to try and get people, his friends, to do it for free. His fellow reviewers to like fly down and do it for free. He'll blow all the budget on Power Rangers costumes and the fucking, what is it, the Morphers and all this other shit, and build stupid recreations of because in one of his like recent storylines, he and this, I don't know, this character that I guess is modeled after some gay anime. Uh, they built a replica of the Starship Enterprise, the bridge from the original Star Trek for some fucking reason, because they have to fight Lord Oink, I think it was. And
oh, well, of course, yeah.
the Mighty Morphin Voltage Avengers, I think it's called.
Fucking Christ. Uh, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked off Brianna Wu because of that. So it was just her then on the MSNBC interview, I guess, or
It wasn't her. It was this other fucking guy who got all who twisted up all the facts. He said it's like, well, a lot of people are saying that she received coverage of her game in exchange for sexual favors. That actually never happened. There was no review of said game or exchange. I'm like, oh, I want to punch this nigga out.
yeah,
Right,
it was
what he
positive press, yeah. But I mean, Nathan Grayson did that whole off by a day shit Totillo's trying to push is fucking ridiculous. I'm surprised. It would have been nice if they got like Maddie Latham on there. Like, hey, how did it feel to get fucked over and fired from Pepsi because of this?
did. Yeah, but I think he's the kind of guy who has no trouble finding work. I'm sure like Zoe and friends would say like, oh, he'll never work again. Well, I've looked at I think we've all like checked up on his filmography or his work, and he has no I think he was like shooting stuff for A&E because they have like a zillion different reality shows and other stuff going on. So his career is secure. He doesn't need to live off of Patreon.
Oh fuck.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I was, I invited you on to ask Jesse some questions because Chad seems to fucking enjoy the shit out of that.
All right, ask away.
Okay. Fantastic. Are you aware of the new news about Ebola?
I am. That I haven't been to the States lately. I do divide my time between my shack here in Mexico and my home back in Minnesota. And it's just, why isn't the government regulating this? Why hasn't the government provided oversight? They just sent the guy home. It's like, here, have a few Flintstone vitamins. That'll, put some yummy in your tummy, and you'll feel much better.
Well, the orange and grape flavors are said to fight off horrible viruses that make you bleed from your eyes, so I guess that makes sense.
Apparently so. Apparently so, and apparently he had a kid and a wife, and now their names have been published, and now people are going to go harass them, and they could catch the Ebola. And did they clean up the puke that he puked on the sidewalk on his way inside the ambulance?
No, they let the Ebola licking dogs get that. It's a special police unit that Obama has been training for the last year. Really bizarre. I mean, who would have thought that would have come in handful?
Oh, that is just disgraceful, if you ask me. Having dogs do it, we don't even know if it's dog transmittable.
Dog transmittal, that's right. What about the more recent news, though, of a nurse actually contracting the disease from the patient in the hospital? People are saying it's a conspiracy because her name is Nina Pham, but it's spelled Pham, like pharmacy. Like she's a secret agent, a double agent.
Well, I think it's just a thing. Maybe she shook the person's hand. I mean, what? How could a nurse do so much or be so ignorant? You got to imagine what kind of hospital were they dealing with, and they weren't properly equipped. We knew these people were coming back from overseas. Who knows what they were doing? Whether it be exotic hunters, killing, eating, or possibly engaging in carnal relations with the hunt that they bring back or eat over there. It's just you never know with all these people.
Yeah, that's very true. They're saying the investigators are saying they don't know how she was infected because she had a hazmat suit on. Do you think this means that I don't know? Is Ebola is it become conscious? Does it know what's going on? Is it self-aware?
Oh, come on, Jim. I've seen it all. I've never heard of no disease becoming sentient or self-aware. That's just popplecock.
It's popplecock. Same thing you'd say about David Icke's reptilian theory. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. That man's a coward. When push comes to shove, he just walks away like a little bitch. Just a pussy.
Oh well, shit. Chat's asking. I don't know, Jesse, if he might be nearby. Can you bring Alex on?
Can I bring Alex on? Sure. Hold on. I'll grab him for you. Hello? What's going on?
Oh, hello, hello. We were just talking about water filters and wanted to speak to an expert.
Yeah, the water filters. That's pretty great. How come none of I can't help but notice none of you have bought them? I've been shilling them all over, and I can't help but notice that I've only sold 3 in the past 8 weeks. It's why would you buy? Why would any of you buy the filters? It's clear that like any of you guys, all of you gamers, all you people listening in this stream talk show chat, you can you guys could use a change from your sugared water and your Mountain Dews and your Blaze, Mountain Blazes and all that stuff. Get up off your ass and buy a water filter. It's very healthy for you, very nutritious.
It'll help them live longer.
It is absolutely. The reason the bullshit excuse they give is they fluoridate the water because of tooth decay.
Oh, because of tooth decay. Okay.
Exactly. They just to decrease tooth decay, but it's actually more than that. They modify the fluoride all the time, and so not only does your teeth not decay, but they also it programs your body so that it's just to be hooked on it, even though you don't know it. It's a chemical dependency that you need liquid. It creates chemical dependency in your body that you need to create liquid in your body.
Well, somebody's saying that water filters are out. Are you behind the times right now? Because they're saying iodine pills are what's in.
Oh, powdered alcohol. Don't believe everything you see on the home shopping networks or anything like that. I don't subscribe to that. That's just snake oil salesman. Tactics at its best. You know, like the old days when the people actually came out and they went to these convention shows, they would show you the real deal. They would give you these free samples, and that's what I like to do, albeit I do it from my compound. But I assure you, I have experimented with these water filters, and the quality of the water is pristine. It tastes like the best type of water. It's like drinking God's nectar.
Oh, well, goddamn. I hear you're going to be on another person's show coming up here. What show is that you're going to be a guest on?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be on Governor Jesse Ventura's program. That is tomorrow, October 14th. Check my Twitter, Real Alex Jones on Twitter, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.net. For further details, just stay tuned. Go there now. Like, favorite, retweet, subscribe. Stay tuned, and we will have official show times. And Jesse's Twitter, Governor Jesse Ventura on Twitter. You can look for updates there, follow, and subscribe. And if you have any questions to me, submit them. Submit them his way, and we'll talk about it on the show tomorrow.
Well, thank you very much, Alex. Some people in the chat are asking Andrew. I don't know if you're ready for this. They want you to do an impersonation of me and have a Jim on Jim encounter.
Oh, okay. That sounds all right. I don't see why not.
I feel like I've heard a part of this in another voice. You want to talk a little bit more so I can even pinpoint that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, Jim, I want to ask you, why haven't we fucked Jade Fox yet? I mean, Jesus Christ, that chick's throwing herself at you, and you're just ignoring it like a big fag homo. I mean, what's the deal? Are you not a sexual tyrannosaurus, or are you just another slack-jawed faggot like Jesse says all these people are?
I must be. I must be a slack-jawed faggot for not hitting that, as you said, Mr. Aristocrat. What do you like to be called exactly?
I don't know, aristocrat, autisticrat, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I really don't care. You can call me fuckface or Potsy.
Potsy. Okay. Potsy. Would you like to answer a few of the questions from the chat? I think they're interested in hearing what the internet aristocrat thinks.
All right, hold on. Let me log on to the actual stream. Why the fuck should I? God, these comments go by fast. All of you guys are fucking autists. You should really, Jim. Why haven't you put this on fucking slow mode? God damn. All right.
I am retarded. Apparently, I'm very stupid.
Kajit Shakabootmatic says he's a faggot. Why, yes, I actually am. I'm not fucking Jade Fox, and I want nothing to do with her. So confirmed.
Is this your angle for the voice? I'm guessing. Is that one event? Is that where this was born from?
Yeah. Or maybe I'm just maybe in the chat said maybe I'm just your headmate coming out, and you don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, you are my headmate. This is what it sounds like when I'm talking to myself in my mind.
All right. Not really seeing any real questions here. They're saying I love dicks, and do I love? What's the size of my dick? 2 inches. Erect. Okay. There. Boom. There's your fucking answer. That's how big my dick is. Are you happy? You fucking happy? I hope you are, you fucking faggots.
Well, I'm glad that you finally came out with that information. It's great.
Well, I'm glad you did too, and I hope you'll come out in another capacity sometime.
Well, I'm very sharp-witted. I'm very quick.
Yeah, so I hear.
Oh, it's a zinger too. Oh, if Chip were here, he'd be celebrating that one.
What's that?
Thank you, Chippa.
How big is your dick? I just answered how big my dick was. Holy shit, you're asking it all at once. I told you, 2 fucking inches, erect, okay? That's why I'm not fucking Jade Fox, okay? You know what I mean?
So there's a whole backstory now to this. It's not just that singular event. There's like a backstory to it.
All right, let's see. Internet Autisticrat says something, but it flew by, so I'm not answering that fucking faggot's questions. Slow the fuck down. Where's the new video? I don't know where the new fucking video is, and I don't give a shit. You fucking wait your turn.
Oh, wow, getting pissy with the chat. Continue. I'm sure they're dying to know all sorts of things.
They're all asking me. I don't think you fuckers know how gym time works, or real time works, you know? Okay, so, gym time is all about it whenever the fuck I want to, okay? So shut your fucking mouth and just drink your nice little fluoridated water, like the nice little plebs that you are.
I didn't know I had adopted the term pleb and used it so much.
I know. After all, Jim, we are based. We're so red-pilled, so fucking red-pilled.
Are we now? Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Everyone likes to. All the kids are saying based and red-pilled and all that stuff. It's just great.
It looks like chat still has quite a few questions for you, Jim. Go for it.
All right. Well, let me scroll up. How old is your dick? It's 37 years old. Okay, 2 inches hard and 37 years old. I'm starting to see stretch marks on it.
Well, yeah. Now they finally have the answer. They've been dying to know the answer to those 2 questions.
And my foreskin is pretty loose. It kind of waggles and it kind of tickles sometimes when I'm driving.
Does it? No. Okay. Well, that's great. Any other questions you want to take, Jim?
Who is Cute Booty Dancer 2014? How the fuck should I know? I don't know. God, all these fucking pleb questions. Jesus Christ.
All these fucking pleb questions. That's pretty good.
Why the fuck? Okay, Delp Weaver, or whatever the fuck your name is. Why the fuck would I bring Jade on? I've already confirmed you that I'm fucking gay, with a 2-inch erect cock and a loose foreskin. Why the fuck would I bring her on with all my sexual insecurities? I'm not gonna fucking do that. Okay, I screwed the pooch. Did you want me to fucking say that? Because I just fucking did.
well, don't stop now. Keep going, Mr. Aristocrat. There's still a few questions lingering there. If you want to take 1 or 2 more.
What is my fetish? I don't know. I don't know. I used to touch my cousin, or I saw like she used to pee on me for fun as a kid. So that's where I got my. That's where I kind of like pee fetishes.
Oh, okay. Well, we're learning more about you by the minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about me. In more ways than one.
Hey now. One last question. You want to take one more from the chat?
All right. Let's see. Let's make it a good one. Let's scroll down. How wide is my asshole? Oh, I don't know. I've been training how to stretch my asshole for years in the event that I get raped. So in case I get an ass full of cock, I can just stretch it, and it won't feel so bad. And I could kind of shut down that shit, you know? Just stuff that you train for in life.
Well, that's great. I'm glad. I bet the plebs was it? Fucking love it.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Okay, Andrew. Any other voices you want to do? I keep telling him you could do Alex Jones, Jesse Ventura, Chipper, and Uncle Paul. But like, what's your range? Because you've got a service now up, right, for this?
I do. I do have a Fiverr. It's www.fiverr.com. That's Fiverr with 2R/Blackface Kermit, and it's just really cheap. I just threw it together pretty quickly rather than just wait. There's no like voice demo on it, or like I'll throw up one later. But let's see, Jesse, Alex. God, who the fuck else? I've got a Morgan Freeman and a Liam Neeson. I sort of kind of work on.
What's the try the Morgan Freeman one out?
I wish I could tell you that Internet Aristocrat fought the good fight and had sex with Jade Fox, and I wish I could tell you that. But YouTube and Skype ain't no fairy tale world. He just sat there with his loose foreskin and chewed.
Are you pulling this from like Shawshank Redemption? Where are you pulling this voice?
Oh, that is from Shawshank Redemption, where Andy Dufresne couldn't get it up for the sisters with his 2-inch pecker and his loose foreskin.
Oh wow! Yeah, I hear he has things in common with me apparently. What was the other one besides Morgan? You said?
Oh, I said, I also do Liam Neeson. I'm doing another movie where my wife gets killed and I have to go after my daughter because terrorists are trying to kill my family.
Isn't that every single movie that Liam Neeson does though?
No, it isn't. I've played Rob Roy, Qui-Gon Jinn, a variety of other roles that escape my mind now. But let me tell you, I have to fight my family. And I fight Forrest Whitaker in this new one as well.
Forrest Whitaker? He's still alive and acting.
He is. He plays a Special Forces police chief, and he knows I'm the real deal, and he's trying to come after me. But I know I'm always one step ahead.
Okay. The chat's asking, do you have any other voices besides those? And somebody said you sounded like Reagan. I'm going to guess with Liam Neeson one.
Let's see. Movie Bob? I kind of sort of have a movie Bob. I could paint a narrative of my own. Internet Aristocrat has a penchant for conspiracies. Well, let me run one by you, Mr. Jim Internet Aristocrat. Okay. By your own admission, one of your videos, the Dina disaster, the Dina debacle of Mighty Number 9, of a poor innocent Lebanese pro-Jewish game developer working for Comsec on Mighty Number 9 as the social media community manager. You, by your own admission, have said that your video happened to be stickied on the 4chanV thread for a while, and that is where you accumulated most of your fame. And now, while granted, most people often whore themselves out on Reddit or 4chan. And you often claim that you don't promote your stuff on there, but how do we really definitively know? And that is where you accumulated all your fame via 4chan. While other lesser personalities like investigative journalism bowed out because 4chan would frequently post his videos, and he became disillusioned with the fact that people would quote him from time to time, and he cites himself as a moderate. While I don't particularly enjoy him as he's slaying me on constant occasions, I do respect him for his opinion for actually seeing the light. And so, Mr.
Oh, okay, how do you do a movie Bob without gasping for fucking air? Because it sounds like he just goes on and on and on.
I really don't know. Oh no, wait, there's a giant guy in a fat costume that I have to fight who's as rotund as me.
Oh, rotund, that's a great word. It's a good word substitution. You're teaching the audience with your videos.
Do an impression of Movie Bob eating potato chips. I don't have potato chips, and I finished off my Oreos before the stream started.
So you're cock teasing him now. Somebody asked earlier, can you do an Obama? Have you ever tried an Obama?
I could kind of do a Barack Obama, my fellow citizens. I won't deny, it's been a rough couple of years. And all you Republican motherfuckers have stood in my fucking way. So I'm just gonna wait this one out. I don't give a shit who comes next, I'm just trying to make it to the next day. Till the day I get out of this fucking office. And get whoever the fuck in here, whether it's some dumb Republican cunt or Hillary Clinton cunt. I don't give a fuck anymore. Enjoy Ebola, niggas. I'm out.
Is that sounds like the commander in chief? Can you do? People are asking, can you do a King of Pole? Can you do a Plinkett? What have you tried? I guess outside of the Freeman Neeson one and the other four.
King of Pole. Okay. Okay. King of Pole. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm just upset about this whole. I'm in friend zone for like.
Holy shit!
Just. Well.
I can hear you typing in the background. Are you typing right now?
I'm typing. Yeah, I'm just typing. Don't mind that. The whole thing. You know, I haven't slept, and I'm sleepwalking at this point. I've been awake for 4 days. Yeah, just that thing. You know.
Any thoughts on Obama, King of Pole?
Well, Obama's all right, I guess. It's just there's a lot of stuff he hasn't done. He really hasn't. Really hasn't kind of it's just doing all the stuff. I think he wasn't ready for the job. He was swift. He was rushed into it.
Was he? Okay. I didn't know if you were going to tell me that answer or type it out because I can hear all that click clacking going on in the background.
Oh yeah, no. That's a different thing, right? Just typing clack. Oh, I spilled my liquor again. Oh boy.
Oh shit! Are you going to have to get some more ad revenue to buy a new keyboard?
Ads. Gotta go fast. Gotta run ads. Gotta go faster. Okay, there we go. Okay, take a break. We're gonna play 9 ads.
Okay, it's perfect. Oh, Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Again, I think with the movie Bob and the King of Pole impersonation, it's a lot of fucking talking to do.
It's a talent, I guess.
Oh, well, thank you for popping on. I appreciate it. You want to plug anything before you pop out of here, like a YouTube or a Twitter, anything for anybody?
Yeah, I'm Blackface Kermit on YouTube, Twitter, AskFM, Tumblr, and Fiverr. Just subscribe if you like. I'm gonna be putting some more prank calls up real soon, and yeah, well, that's about it.
All right, awesome. Thanks again for popping in, Andrew.
All right, peace, Nigs. Stay vigilant.
You heard him, chat. You need to stay vigilant. All right. So cool. He gave you his YouTube, Twitter, and Fiverr account if you're interested. Like I said, he does really good voices. Do Ebola, he's already gone. I know there's a delay in the stream, so you probably don't know that yet. People want more impersonations. Again, I'll have Blackface Kermit Andrew on again sometime, and I'm sure he'll pop up in King of Pole's stream too. So ask him when you see him, and he'll do something good for you. Now I've got to wait for the chat to actually catch up. I'm going to go look at Twitter, I guess, when we got a second. Let's see. Jesus Christ, that Obama impersonation. I don't know, or impression. I don't know if that's a good Jesus Christ or a bad one. Let's see. Yeah, people enjoying Andrew's ability to do voices. That's pretty good stuff. All right, I think the chat probably is fucking caught up by this point. That King of Pole was perfect. I love him so much. Yep, he does a good King of Pole. He does a good me, and a good lot of other people. Jim doing impersonation. Nope, I have no ability to do that kind of shit. Bringing more guests. I'll bring some more people in as we go on here. It's not a problem. Where's your friend code, you farming bastard? I will put it up right now. I'll put it up on, I guess, Twitter. You can find the fucking 3DS. Where the fuck did I put it? And, oh no, there it is. All right. Get this fucking thing and put it up, and then you can just respond with your code. I think that's how it works. Then I enter it on my end, and I can fucking play multiplayer. God, that's fucking convoluted. All right. Pull up Twitter so I can enter this. Okay. All right, I'm going to post it now then. God, it's like some fucking absurdly long number. They can't just have it integrated. Uh, okay. All right, so it's up on Twitter then if you want it. All right. I should have posted. Um, okay, good. It's up. King Leopold impression. Yep. People seem to seem to enjoy that quite a bit. Jim needs to bust MSNBC. I haven't even watched the full video. Andrew linked me to part of it earlier, but I didn't. Let me see if I can pull it up. But I don't know if I play it if you'll be able to hear the fucking audio or not. Oh, whatever. Let's see what it says. So what is this? The Reed report? All right. Let me skip ahead here. Oh, fuck it. I'll queue it up and I'll watch it in a minute. Jim, what's your current thoughts on the Ebola outbreak in Africa? Should we quarantine Africa to help slow the spread of the infection to other countries? What do you think? I don't know why they didn't restrict air travel, especially after it spread to two other countries from the first three because of the guy on the plane. He took a flight east and brought it with him. And now we've got it popping up in Texas and a nurse getting infected through a hazmat suit. They should have restricted air travel, but they didn't. And there's some government instituted curfew or something, isn't there, in one of the countries? I haven't been following it really close, so I'm not 100% sure. Have you played Bayonetta 2, the demo? Nope. I don't own a Wii U, so I haven't had a chance to play it. MSNBC says there is a literal war. So what? They took the culture war bullshit with it? Oh, that shit is awful. Oh, well, fuck. It should be queued up now. Let me go take a look. I know you're not going to be able to hear me actually play the video, so because I'm retarded at live streaming. So they're just showing the tweet you got. All right. A debate about sexism in the gaming industry. Really? They don't even mention the gaming ethics shit or journalism ethics stuff. Okay, Eric Johnson is the guy's name. Wait, didn't he write an article shitting on Gamergate? Wasn't there one from Recode, or am I thinking somebody else? Oh my God, this guy. All right, let's hear what he says. This is just surreal watching this. BBC Biz covered GG briefly. I haven't seen that article either. There's so much stuff that comes out. It's almost impossible to keep up with all of it, especially now that you've got mainstream outlets starting to cover it. Turn it up louder. I can try. Let me see if I can actually. Maybe I can switch this. Oh, but I could fuck this up if I try this though. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh wait, well maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm retarded. Oh my God, this guy is so boring to fucking listen to. The death threats are the result of a meme. Oh, those damn memes and their violence-inspiring natures. Holy shit, Brianna! Did you just wake up when you did you wake up and go into the fucking studio? What the fuck's going on with your hair? Oh, Milo must have been fucking pissed. So she ditches his interview and goes and does this. Wait, wait, wait. What did she call 8chan? 8chan is an extremist group. Wait, did Brianna Wu just say that 8chan is is a hardcore kid on the internet? What the fuck? I didn't realize that 8chan is are the dangerous users that 4chan can't handle. They all go to they go to fucking 8chan. Oh, this is ridiculous. So they turned it all about them. Oh, let's come talk about Gamergate, but make it all about Brianna Wu. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're all terrified of what? So she turned it into a war on women. What a fucking bunch of bullshit. 8chan is too extreme for 4chan is the funniest dumb fucking thing I've ever heard. What is that fucking video clip of Jorge wants to be hardcore but his mom won't let him? Yeah, yeah, 8chan is fucking Jorge in that fucking video. And I guess 4chan would be the mom. This is just absurd. Oh, they actually bring him back in, the guy from Recode. Oh, now they're talking about the numbers of how many men and women design games. I don't understand what I'm listening to. They said it was going to be about Gamergate, and I haven't heard anybody talk about journalism ethics once. I'm like 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this. What in the fuck? Yeah, I mean, they've only got, I'd say, 3 minutes left to talk about anything related to gaming journalism ethics. Oh, what a hit piece. What an absolute hit piece. Yeah, debate rages over sexism in gaming. Oh, here we go. Let's see what he says. Yeah, why are they angry? Oh my God, he's going into some sociology bullshit. It's like Tumblr went to do a news interview and nobody turned the mic off. What in the fuck? Academics like Anita Sarkeesian. Academics like Anita Sarkeesian. Really? God, he kind of looks like he's gonna pass out. He looks really anxious. If you go to like the like 7 minutes 15 seconds in, he's like hyperventilating. He looks like he's gonna just pass out. Oh, I see. Problem with the gamer culture and the professional industry. Oh, what is this? She's calling out Giant Bomb? Oh, I wonder what Giant Bomb's reaction to that was. Did Patrick Klepek flog himself to cure himself of that privilege for getting called out? He probably was absolutely devastated. What? Yeah, they haven't talked about journalism ethics once. This is nearly 9 minutes long. 9 minutes long. They didn't even bring it up once. Not even a little bit. Whoa. She actually said the listen and believe thing. We need men to listen to our. Oh, come on. I can't. Brianna Wu actually used listen and believe at the very end of this interview. Holy shit. Oh, let's see what chat thinks. Check Twitter. All right, check Twitter. Um. Oh, yeah, there are a couple people posting codes. I'll enter those in the 3DS friend codes or whatever they are. Let's see. She made it about harassment instead of the real issue. Of course, that's all that was. That was 9 minutes of being center stage. I'm just floored by the fact no nobody, not the host or either of the guests, brought up any of the instances of misbehavior on the part of these websites. Not even once. They just brush it off by misphrasing it intentionally at the beginning. Oh, well, it was about somebody giving positive reviews. It was positive press. It was putting her name out there right when her website went live to take donations. The moment those articles went up. And yet they don't even address it. They just brush it off and then right into my horrible experience. Brianna Wu's horrible experience. What a load of shit. What a fucking load of shit. Did you see that Boogie got banned from NeoGAF? Really? He got banned. So wait, what was the reason for finally kicking him? They were treating him like a fucking whipping boy. Every time he said something, they'd all jump on him. So what was it that finally pushed them over the edge? He didn't hug back hard enough in their hug box? Like what was Boogie's crime? Why did he need to be thrown off the website? Because he's the most middle of the road guy I've ever seen. I can't imagine he would say anything anywhere near offensive enough to get banned. There's just no way. Does somebody have an image? Can somebody, I don't know, send the image of the ban message if it's out there? Maybe somebody's posted it by now. Let me take a look. Boogie may be going on MSNBC to give his side. And then it links to something. All right, let's see. Boogie banned from NeoGAF. Threats against him put into effect. It's a link to, where do I get the link, or the name for this fucking thing? Kotaku in action. Looks like it's, remember all those threats made to me if I decided to continue to defend gamers? They have all now become true good times. This is from, I'm assuming, Boogie's Twitter account. Also, I may have been banned from NeoGAF, or I have been banned from NeoGAF. My ban will be removed. Never. Oh, there is actually a link to what it said. Your time at NeoGAF has been spent consistently apologizing for and disingenuously ignoring the actions of a movement of harassment and hate while diverting as much attention as possible away from the issues at hand and toward yourself. You are not the victim here for being thought less of in your tacit support of disgusting and illegal behavior. Individuals standing up for victims continue to receive thousands of hate messages and death threats, and a third member of the video game industry is forced out of her home and into hiding. People you claim are your friends are leaving social media behind in the wake of mass harassment by the movement you are championing. These are your people. This is your movement. Also, you've expressed a strong desire to leave NeoGAF but continue to participate. You'll now have some more free time to reflect on your decisions of the past several weeks. And then it's signed NeoGAF administration. What a bunch of assholes. Yeah, you had an opinion. His band message, when you boil it down, is you had an opinion we didn't like, your band. What a bunch of fucking pussies. God, NeoGAF, do you have any redeemable qualities? Is there anything about you that isn't just utter shit? You're that sensitive. You can't handle Boogie having a difference of fucking opinion, so you ban him. And then you act like, you even say in the fucking band message, for the past several weeks. So no, it just all of a sudden now you decide you're going to throw a hissy fit. Oh, get fucked. Get fucked. I'm surprised he's not angry about that. That's no reason at all. It's all bullshit. Oh, there are more tweets. Let's see. All this for having the audacity to simultaneously condemn people who would harass women while still defending gamers. Good stuff. There's a final one here. Apparently, the only way not to have these things visit upon you is to roll over completely, which I will never ever do. Yeah, man, that's fucking rough. His most recent video was, I don't know, the moderate's position. Like, it's just, I've never seen him post anything ever, really, that you could consider offensive. The gist of that ban message is, we don't like your opinion. He doesn't post offensive shit anywhere. I've never seen Boogie post offensive shit on YouTube or Twitter, or it's complete shit. Yeah, that's just fucking ridiculous. They can't handle a fucking difference of opinion. Unbelievable. I mean, how sheltered are they at that forum? How do you even discuss video games? I mean, fuck. If the discussion gets too heated, do people get banned because they like the wrong Final Fantasy? I mean, for fuck's sake. Grow some fucking thick skin, NeoGAF. It's ridiculous. You make Tumblr look strong. More friend codes. I'll enter those all in when I get a chance here. And then you can all beat the living shit out of me in Smash, because I'm fucking horrible at it. Yep, somebody's asking, you're going to add everyone. Yes, I will. I don't, well, is there a limit to how many you can add? I don't know. I'm new to the 3DS, so I have no idea. Let's see. NeoCaf apply directly to your autism. Okay. What is this? Can we ban the term? It went by too quick. Yeah, apparently people in the chat aren't fond of NeoGAF. What about Gaia Online? Is that even exist still? Are they banning it on there? I don't know. I'm just amazed that Gaia Online would still exist, I guess. Oh, dissenting opinions are NeoGAFers' triggers, apparently. And the ban amount is never, so he'll never get, like, oh god, come on, man. Robin v. Robin me? Most definitely. And then you can fucking destroy me. Obligatory question, how big is your cock? That's good to know. Chat still likes that question. I should be calling you plebs. That's what I learned from Andrew. That should become my new go-to. Is Milo going to get his pearl necklace? Again, I was tricked by a very charming British man who took advantage of the fact that as an innocent Midwesterner, I wouldn't know what that term was. Funny junk is a bastion of free speech. Well, yeah, in relation to Gamergate it is. NeoGAFisms, a new series. No, actually, what I want to do is, I don't know if you've seen the comment section on a lot of these articles that are getting posted about Gamergate. Some of the stuff people who are allowed to comment on those sites, like Jezebel and others, say is fucking insane. I'd like to do a video series on that, like a Tumblrisms version of really shitty press coverage, just mocking the articles and the dumb comments. Because Polygon has put out some really fucking baffling shit in the last week. I'd say you'd had that Shadow of Mordor fucking review. What was it? It teaches you the wrong way to kiss and kill, or some crazy shit that they asked somebody to write for them. Can we discuss M. Bison's dick size? I'm not the authority on Street Fighter, but you know who you could ask. Go ask Gutex or Mike Ross. Go to like Cross Counter TV. Go ask them. They would be the experts on that. Oh, what is that? Oh, Gawkerisms? Is that bad? Opinions on Jim Sterling. I know that he had, I guess he got trolled by a new account and then went off on a tirade, but I haven't been paying super close attention, so I don't know if he did more after that or kind of where that's sitting. Will Milo be okay? Yeah, Milo's a resilient guy. He'll bounce back. Are you talking about somebody canceling on him like they did? Which is shitty. It would have been at least semi-decent to give him a heads up way in advance instead of the last minute kind of shit that was getting pulled. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll go recharge his batteries and pop back on. Be the charming catty Brit that he is. BBC does a Gamergate interview. I haven't seen it. Or are you saying they're going to do it? Jim, do you watch The Amazing Atheist? Nope. At least I'm trying to think. Has he put out any videos that I mean, nothing that's like popping into the top of my head. Do you play Soul Calibur? Yep, I played Soul Calibur. I'm terrible at it, like I am all fighting games. Somebody saying, IA, Jim Sterling wants to leave The Escapist. Why? I thought his whole tirade was against Gamergate, wasn't it? Why would he want to leave The Escapist? Let's see. I'm just reading through some of the questions. What is that? Have I talked to Milo? No, not recently. Is he not tweeting? Did he go off the grid or something? Ageism on Tumblrs, or on Tumblrisms. I looked into the ageism thing. There's not a lot of it. I wanted to do an episode on that a long time ago, but there were it was basically one or two Tumblr blogs at the core of it was fuck you, mom and dad. It was just really pissed off teenagers that had bedtimes and chores, and they really hated it. And so that's what the whole ageism shit. It looked like the majority of it on Tumblr was. Oh, somebody's saying check Ask FM. All right. Oh, there are a couple on here. Let's see, what is this? Have you seen Literally Woo's excuses for not going on Milo's show? And they're linking to a Tumblr, spacecatgal.tumblr.com, and some post called Changing the New Normal. So this is her Tumblr account. All right, let's see what this says. I believe that if you want to solve a problem, sometimes you have to talk to people you disagree with. When I read Stephen Totillo's Kotaku piece about me, one passage really struck out. Friday's incident brings a different aspect of the Gamergate controversy to the fore. The targeting of women, the sense of discussion about gaming media ethics, and gamers will be forever contaminated by an ugliness disproportionate to the issues at hand. This is potentially new status quo that we at Kotaku reject. All right, this is a lot of shit to read. Trent's telling me this is a bad idea. What is this? I then reached out to Milo Yiannopoulos. Almost immediately, I had friends telling me this is a bad idea. Let's see. When I got the first draft of Milo's questions, my heart sank. He seemed to want me to answer some highly inflammatory questions about Gamergate, This was completely opposite of the intention I thought we had of quieting things down. I read through them, still agreed to answer almost all of them, and still planned to do the interview. I told Milo I would get the questions this evening. He could record anytime tonight. All right, let's see what else she has. All right. Right now, I am in the middle of figuring out where I'm going to live with law enforcement, or while law enforcement tries to determine who sent me death threats. I plan to get a safe location tonight, get internet access, look at the questions, and contact Milo to figure out a time to record. He is not the only member of the press waiting on input from me. Institutions like the BBC and CBS are also waiting to have emails returned. While I was in the midst of traveling, Milo started tweeting that I'd abandoned his show and then made a series of extremely inflammatory tweets about me. The funny thing is, if he had waited 30 minutes, I would have internet access and a place to set up my audio. And then it just, what does this close it out? I was sincere, I was sincere when I said I want to calm Gamergate down. I'm willing to reach out to people who are genuinely concerned about journalistic ethics and try to find some common ground. Milo Yiannopoulos, please accept my apologies that this didn't work out and sincerely wish you the best in your future endeavors. All right, and she links to some shit here too, and let's see what it is. Oh, okay. She links and says, highly inflammatory. And I'm not seeing highly inflammatory. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Let's see the other one. How is this inflammatory? He's just saying sorry the fucking interview didn't work out because she ditched the fucking interview and then had no problem making it on MSNBC. Yeah. I guess one gets more coverage. That's what she was looking for. Yeah, this is complete bullshit. This is crap. I don't blame him for being pissed and wanting to take a day or two to fucking blow off some steam. And so she blows. That's why, that's partially, I bet, another reason why she blew off Milo. I bet he had questions relating to Gamergate and she didn't want to answer them. She wanted to talk about herself. So that's why she went on MSNBC. Because they made the whole shift, or the whole focus of that 9-minute piece was Brianna Wu and sexism in gaming. It had jack shit to do with Gamergate or journalistic ethics. It's a load of crap. All right, let's see what the chat has to say. Or actually, you know what? I'll check Ask FM and see if there were any other questions on that. BBC, check the BBC interview, 19 minutes in. Business Matters. All right, 19 minutes in.
Thank you. The poor.
Oh, this is going to take. All right.
She's the third female game designer in the last 3 months to be a victim of harassment, death, and rape threats. It seems to be down to something. Game makers, movement, game reviews, but also some taking that.
This is fucking surreal too. Okay, yeah, I can't take listening to another piece like this. I like how when they talk about journalism ethics, he did mention it at the very beginning, at least a little bit, but they never give specific examples. They never talk about Patricia Hernandez, Nathan Grayson, Philip Collar, Ben Kuchera, Kirk Hamilton, any of the issues surrounding them with financial support through Patreon or any of that stuff. That never specifically gets mentioned because then they'd have to actually fucking address it. Much easier to do a piece about, I guess, sexism. Raise the volume, bitch. You wouldn't be able to hear it. It's not. I have a shitty setup, so. Yeah, I can't listen to a podcast version of what MSNBC did. All right. Listen to the whole thing. It gets better. All right. Well, how long is the clip? Because they're not going to be able to. Nobody can hear this, so I don't want to just have dead air for fucking 5 minutes.
The journalist in question was a gentleman named David Grayson, who, for full disclosure, is a friend of mine, and he was said to have slept with her, and that he had given positive coverage as a result on Kotaku, a website that is owned by Gawker Media, and that has all been proved false. He's, I believe, not written anything about Depression Quest on Kotaku.
But then the second
Wait a minute.
in a way is that she got a huge amount of hateful and sexist.
Okay, how does this get better?
Right, so this is the kind of really ugly side of Gamergate, and it's been pervasive throughout the past few months, and it's been a huge component of the Gamergate movement, for lack of a better word.
Do you not think that this is something that is clear about the nature of this, of what's going on? That this is misogynistic. This is against women.
Absolutely. I think it so powerfully colors the whole thing that it kind of overtakes like the other arguments, right? Any concerns about actual journalism ethics or anything else, like you're saying, it so specifically has targeted these three women, and it's been so awful. I mean, people have had to leave their homes, and that's because they feel so threatened. Absolutely.
Wait, somebody said he cries? He cries in this?
And is it just coincidence that they happen to be women who are being so vicious?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence at all. Right? I think that's part of a underlying core of a very infantile and very aggressive part of the internet culture, and it's I think something it kind of stems from these places like 4chan and Reddit, where there is sometimes these very insipid communities that have really that organize these awful attacks on people. I mean, there's been published stuff that Zoe Gwynn has published it, and Anita Sarkeesian did a great speech recently at XO Festival about this, where she showcases all the very.
Okay, fuck you. This is horrible. I'm not gonna keep listening. Fuck off. Yeah, keep listening. It's at 18:40. Yeah, I'm listening to that portion. I started at 18 minutes, and I'm up to 22:30 at this point. Driven from their homes. It's complete bullshit. Ah, fucking hell. Can I get a link to what you're listening to? Yeah, let me grab a link and see if I can post it. At least so you have an idea. I'll put it in the video. Oh, I don't know if. Yeah, actually, I'll tweet it out. So you can go fucking listen to it. It starts at 18 minutes in. Keep fucking listening. All right, fine. Fine, I'll listen to the fucking thing. But it's not getting anywhere near better at this point.
Medium, because it's not anymore. I don't know. It's hard for me to specifically pin it to just it being a traditionally male-dominated medium. It was traditionally, but so much has changed in the last 15 years that even the last 10 years that it's hard to call it that anymore. You know.
Ben Gilbert, Ben Gadget, I should say, had a lot of Twitter traffic on this issue. Even though we were playing that interview out, a lot of people, I think, cast themselves perhaps within sympathy to Gamergate and saying it's not just about that kind of thing. It is about trying to understand which direction games are going in, and some very real issues out there, quite apart from obviously the trolling that clearly has been going on. But Shigadami, I mean, this is obviously it's a massive industry and creates a lot of passion and interest on all sides, and people feel very strongly about it, but it does seem to have, in some areas, descended to a very vicious and nasty level, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. On both sides, the industry is inhabited by fairly young people who are not.
Okay, I can't. You're fucking with me. I give up. I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to. No, I'm done. I'll listen to the rest of it later. Fuck this shit. Oh, finally the good part. Oh, now it's the good part, you're saying. Okay, yeah, sure.
The sexist stereotypes of women in video games, her personal crusade, which of course was a poke in the eye of all the gamers who like to play these games. So that was kind of like the backdrop in which her activity was viewed. I think the bigger concern over here is why did this story about her infidelity kind of take the whole gamer world with storm? And the reason is that the journalistic ethics in the coverage of games are really, really something to be worried about. Historically, Nintendo, which was the original pioneer in the gaming industry, had its own magazine that used to rate its own games. And so the world between the journalists who cover the games and report on them and the people developing the game it's a sort of an incestuous little
It's
world.
very interesting you say that, because that certainly is the core of a lot of people who are tweeting to me now are talking about. They're saying there are issues. I suppose there's a division between what is clearly misogynistic, ghastly nastiness that is being directed at some people, but some real issues.
So when the story about Quinn and her liaisons with this journalist,
let's say it's alleged. I was going to say they are denied.
I was just about to say that alleged. There was the bare allegation of it was enough to inflame this world. Remember, as you said, this is $100 billion industry, and when you see one side as gaining an unfair advantage, using tactics that are known to be employed in this industry, the whole thing kind of blew a lid.
It is interesting, isn't it? I mean, Simon, just the scale of this. I mean, I think a lot of people, perhaps more your age and my age, I'm saying, perhaps.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all I can tolerate. All right. That was that was adorable. Thank you for that. No more fucking 8-minute long videos or podcasts, because it's just dead air. I don't know how loud that's coming through. Let me see if I can actually check. Okay, all right. I guess it came through decently. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna go take a look at Ask FM. Are you a lumberjack? If not, why don't you become a lumberjack? That is a hard life. Can you read this at the end of one of your streams? Let's see what it is. What the fuck is this? Digimon 3, Predator versus Digimon. Yeah, I'll read that. I'll keep it queued up and I'll read it. Yeah, I guess the audio did come through. People are saying they heard it. Power through it, faggot. I have no idea how much longer it is. How long did I go through that? I mean, that was like fucking 8 minutes, 9 minutes. It started at 18 minutes in, and I got up to 26:20. What was I listening to? It was a BBC interview. I put the link up on Twitter if you're interested. Am I an aristocrat in real life? No, I'm not. I'm not an aristocrat. Stop answering these stupid questions. Ask something good, and I'll answer it. What? Wait, what? Digimon v Predator. It's a story somebody linked. Last night at the end of the stream, I read some classic Peter Chimera, and then I don't know what the other one was. It was about. I sort of remember. It was a horrible Toy Story fanfic. Who suggested that in the first place? Just somebody on Ask FM. Just 15 more minutes. Yeah, I'm not listening to another 15 minutes of that. You can go listen to that on your own. Do I watch anime? Yep, I've already covered that. Am I part of the Illuminati? No, I'm not. Why is Leigh Alexander so mean? That is a question for the ages. She's a very mean person. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Caring about gaming, autism, get back to Tumblrisms, you drunkard. I do like making Tumblrisms. I want to do that Otherkin one. After Gamergate wins, what will happen with other companies that treat their customers like shit? I don't know. Maybe the consumers will react like people in gaming did. Slap the shit around a little bit. That would be a nice outcome. Somebody's linking to an Amazon book. Billionaire dinosaur forced me to be gay. That's an actual real book? It's an actual real book. It's only $3. That's a bargain. Let's see. It's 3 minutes at the end, and the end is base. Skip it, but you need to watch it. All right, I'll try to go back and listen to the interview later on, but not on fucking stream when the audio shit and barely comes through. Have you read Woody's Got Wood? Yep, that was the one yesterday. Hi, could you blow your fucking nose, you sniffling faggot? No, I could not. Minnesota is cold. It's always winter here. It's eternal fucking winter. Are you drinking Karkov tonight, or is your stream name a lie? I am drinking Karkov. I've got a fucking glass of it right here. Let me sniffle there for the asshole that's getting pissed by it. I just haven't been drinking as much of it as I probably should have. Have we lost? No, we haven't. Will you notice me, senpai? Sure. Do you think Gamergate will ever expand into all journalism? I'm sure they'd probably hate it if it did. Which is better, Deus Ex or System Shock 2? System Shock 2 is. Do you suck dick? No, I do not. Drink? Yeah, I'll drink more. That's fine. That's right, I'm in Minnesota. Get Jade on and read fan fiction, please. I don't even know if she's in the chat tonight. You drunk fuck. On my way to it. IA's new series, Hentaiisms. Sounds interesting. Check Ask FM. Sure, why not? Jim, would you go on a romantic date with Milo? Then he'd probably pressure me into giving him a pearl necklace, and it would get all awkward. Finish it to the end, or I'm sorry, finish it, you faggot. The ending is based. Yeah, I'll listen to the rest of the interview. I'm just not doing it on stream. That one, the sound quality's shit. Have you ever watched Errant Signal, and what are your thoughts on it? Let me double check to make sure this is the thing I'm thinking it is. No, I don't believe I have. Unless you're talking about something else. Is the Mall of America as shitty as I remember? It's always been shitty. So if you have a memory going back to its very first day, you're probably accurate. And besides, I'm pretty sure the majority of shops that were on the top floor have all vanished. So a lot of the bars and restaurants are just gone. The arcade is gone. I don't know about the movie theater, but it's pretty much dead. That's how I describe it. Get drunk, senpai, then abuse me. This is a question. Also, how big is your dick? Fantastic. Am I a picky eater? No, I'm not. I'm very easy to get along with. How bad will you lose to me in Smash? Probably horribly. We'll play later on. When are you going to hook up with Jade? You guys, I've noticed a lot of that fan fiction shit, or what did Tumblr call it? Shipping? Like the Jade and Gem, or King of Pole, and what the fuck was the girl's name? Or Jim and Milo, I guess, because of course, the fucking pearl necklace thing. Mall of America is like 4chan. It's just as shitty. Do I have any drunk shenanigan stories? Yeah, I told one, I think it was last night, about the kid's house party where his place pretty much got lit on fire. They pissed in the refrigerator and bread box and then put kitty litter in his washing machine. I also went to I got another one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term gin blossom. It's when somebody drinks gin, and this is my understanding, so I could be completely wrong, but whatever. It's when somebody drinks gin and their nose gets in the liquor, I guess, because they're drinking like an idiot from a cup, and it gets all red and inflamed and swells up. So I went to this concert. It was like this 2-day concert with a group of friends, and we all bought a bunch of liquor before we went down. So when I'm like a teenager, and I asked because I was an idiot and I didn't know better at the time. I asked for peppermint schnapps. And so all I drank for 2 days, I didn't eat or drink water or anything else, was just peppermint schnapps. Like all that sugary shit all over my lips. I ended up basically, it like tripled the size of my lips. It was all like red and inflamed. It looked like a giant fucking gin blossom because that's all I drank for 2 days at a fucking concert. And came back and had a dental appointment and went in and they thought I had some fucking horrible infection. They were freaked out to do any dental work. And that's how I learned never to fucking drink peppermint schnapps. Because that was a fucking mistake. Tell more drunk and high stories. It's like mundane shit, like I just told you, like that. There's no huge ending to it. Jim, did you enjoy Dark Souls? I guess Dark Souls? Yeah, it's a good game. The first one was better than the last one. Or than Dark Souls 2. Unless Dark Souls is some fucking indie game that's up and I don't know. Jim, are you an alcoholic? No, I'm not. Notice my comments? Sure. Check out Ask FM, see if anybody's got anything. Finally found your Ask FM. So in my civics class today, we were studying the First Amendment. I asked my teacher what if it wasn't the government, but someone else, like a forum or something that's restricting freedom of speech, slander, etc. She said the government would have to investigate. GG at this point, question mark. What? So you're asking, can a private website restrict speech by banning shit? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a business. It can kick anybody off it wants if it's gotten its terms of service. I don't think anybody was making the First Amendment argument against the websites for banning topics. They were just calling them out for doing it because they had obviously ulterior motives besides what the terms of service on the site were. Like when you saw the bannings taking place in Total Biscuits thread, where it was like, what, 25, 30,000 people got kicked out of that? Or shadow banned or had their comments deleted. People weren't upset because this is a violation of the First Amendment. They were pissed off because on Reddit, I would suppose, that didn't make any sense in context of the fucking rules. That's my take on that, unless I'm misreading what you're typing, which I might be because the liquor is starting to kick in. Has any news station contacted you yet? I don't know how to answer that. I've talked to people, but that's, I guess, in private, and that's been over the last couple of weeks. So I can't really tell you who they were. But if you're talking like the MSNBC thing, no. If this is like a recent thing now. Jim, when are you going to play Fez? I've already played it. It was, I guess, okay. It's not my type of game. Not loving schnapps? Are you even German, bro? This is German country Jimbo. I guess I'm just, I'm a horrible non-Germanic asshole with shitty taste in liquor. Stutter more, Jim Bob? Am I turning into Adam Sessler? Am I getting there? Jim, do you like hip-hop? It's fine. Does King of Pole play Cuck Souls? I believe he's the #1 ranked player in the world in Cuck Souls right now. I'm going to go back to the chat now. People put anything on Reddit, but not Gamergate. Yeah, it's pretty much a banned topic outside of, like, I guess 1 or 2 places that people are going. Jim, half chan, full chan, or neither? Like I've said, I like infinite chan. Now that's mostly what I browse. Somebody's asking dicks or feet. You're asking what I'd be more attracted to, dicks or feet? I'd go with feet. I'm not attracted to dicks. Jim Sessler. I'll get there once I start snorting meth and scare people at E3. You can start calling me Jim Sessler. Jim, friend zone pull more. No, that would be mean. How are you, Jim? I'm doing just fine. People are saying check Twitter. Why not? I'll go over there and see if there's any questions. What does it say? So we have, or so can we finally have someone speaking for 8chan specifically and another person speaking for GG generally? What are they talking about here? Oh, I think you should go with Infinite Chan tomorrow if this HuffPost thing happens, either you or Internet Aristocrat. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm guessing you just tagged me in because you're talking to somebody else. Let's see. Jim, what is the problem with Greg Tito, however you say his last name? I don't know. I get it's hard to peg that guy down. I don't think he. Yeah, I mean, I'm certain he doesn't really support Gamergate or what its aim is. I think he. I don't know what his deal is, man. I don't know. I'm not in the frame of mind to give you my thoughts on that. You get some seriously stupid questions. Welcome to chat. Jim, why are you now open about which state you live in when before you refused to answer the question? Also, love your vids. Well, I've said I'm from Minnesota. I mean, fuck, going back in the really old videos that are up on the channel right now, I've never actually hidden that. Jim, are you an agent for Gaming Balance? I meant to check out that fucking video that talks about whatever the fuck this is, and I haven't done that yet, so I have no idea what the hell that is. I wish to ask a good question. Does this look infected? But you didn't link a picture. Am I an aristocrat? No, I'm not. Let's see. Yeah, people again just saying to listen to the rest of that interview on the BBC podcast or radio show, whatever the hell it was. What is your Ask FM account name? It's linked on YouTube, it should be. It's just Internet Aristocrat. It's nothing fucking fancy. It's the same shit that's pretty much everywhere else. Jim, do you have any fetishes? If so, what are they? I'm not going to tell you that. Besides, that's been asked before. Let's see. Oh, I was asking more like slander. It's obvious that these companies are spewing pure BS about all of us. So it isn't technically, or wait, so isn't that technically slander or libel according to the First Amendment? And do you think the government investigates that? Because I don't think Twitter's terms of service supports libel. Name's Mike, by the way. There are a few things wrong with the question, man. There are a lot of things wrong with it. You're talking about like slander and libel. I mean, one's written, one's spoken. So I mean, I'm guessing you're specifically talking about one, but no, it's to prove that in court would be insane, and it's just I don't know. I don't know. Your question is fucking with my head, Mike. Do you think Gamergate is coming to an end anytime soon, or will this be long and cold, or will this be a long and cold winter? It will be a long and cold winter, would be my guess on that. Jim, if I pull that wig off, will you die? No, but it'll hurt. Thoughts on Common Core? I hate it. What would you do if you met a social justice warrior in real life? Laugh. Because it would be one hell of an entertaining show to watch. Let's see what else we have here. Actually, you know what? I want to check out this Ebola article that I was looking at earlier. Because I am genuinely curious how the fucking nurse got infected. So what does it say? Was treating Thomas Eric Duncan, the first Ebola patient to die in the U.S. Okay, this just tells where she graduated. I apologize if people thought I was criticizing the hospital, Frieden said at the news conference Monday, and I feel awful that a healthcare worker became infected while helping an Ebola patient. Frieden said investigators have yet to determine how Pham was infected. He stood by the protocols, including the use of masks, gloves, and other equipment, saying they have a proven safe for healthcare workers for decades. Yeah, that's freaky. So this was obviously this was a guy in Texas then. Is there any more on this though? Yeah, it just goes into speculation after that. So they don't fucking know. She gave Duncan a blowjob. That would be one hell of a way to get fucking Ebola, wouldn't it? Just I can imagine the boss being real happy with that. What was this? The nurse was wearing full protective gear as she treated him. Yeah, that's what's so spooky about it. I'm just trying to imagine how she got it. What I guess the vector was what fuck up happened. How did she get it? Somebody's saying Hot Wheels wants on. Let's see if I can find him here. Let's see. Can I come on to talk about it? I heard Zoe Quinn is going to be on the stream too. Yeah. I'll follow you back, and then I will give you an invite if you're listening to this right now, an invite into the stream, and you can come talk about it. Just give me 1 second here, Hot Wheels. Okay. Oops, that's the way to do it, is it? Okay, there we go. I sent Hot Wheels an invite on Twitter through direct message. So if I sent that to the right person, we're good. Unless I just sent it to some random person, in which case that'll be funny. He'll pop on here and probably call me an idiot. And since there's a delay in the stream, it probably is going to take a minute. Let's see. Okay. Yep. So give him a few minutes, see if he can get on. See what he has to say. Check Ask FM. Sure, why not? People asking me to ask Hot Wheels certain questions. I will if he gets on. Ask him whatever you have. Jim, please get Boogie or Hot Wheels on your stream. I sent an invite to Hot Wheels. I don't think Boogie even knows who the fuck I am. Have you heard about the Gamergate supporter who died? R.I.P. No, I've not. Have you ever changed your opinion on something that you've mentioned in any videos you've done in the past? Oh, and cheers on cheap vodka. I don't know. I'd have to go watch all the shit I've done in the past to figure that out. And also, Karkov is great. I hope the link worked. We'll see. Somebody's saying low ping. I don't know if low ping's in the stream either tonight. Yeah, if low ping wants to come in, I'll send him an invite as well. Low ping, are you in the chat? If you are, I'll message you on Twitter and send you an invite in. Movie Bob, talk about him. Well, I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, Movie Bob, everybody knows what his position is. There's nothing new to talk about. Let's see. Did this go through or not? I don't know if he got it or not. Well, we'll see. Do you like Smirnoff vodka? It's okay, but paint thinner's the way to go. It's fucking horrible. And I wasn't even paying attention to chat. Was Low Ping on or no? Yeah, I'm sorry guys about the delay. I'm guessing Hot Wheels can't make it in, or maybe there's an issue with his Google account, or I sent him. Oh,
Hey, can you hear me?
oh, never mind. Speak of the devil, hey man. I was getting worried. I thought maybe I'd sent the wrong invite, or there was an issue. Are you there? Oh shit. I don't know if my audio just cut out, or if you just died out on me.
Alright, sorry, the Android client is really crappy.
Oh no, that's fine, man.
It force quit. So.
Oh, okay. So,
but I got it back.
So what have you been up to lately?
Not a whole lot. Well, I mean, in comparison, I slept until 3 p.m. today because I was up working on something for the Japanese guys, and I wake up sending me messages on my Skype. He's like, get up right now, they're talking charges and stuff, you're gonna go to jail and all this. And I just sent him back, and he's like, you're on MSNBC right now, and you need to get up right now and talk to me on stream. And I was like, oh, all right. And I said, give me 15 minutes, and he was like, no, I can't wait. So I get into my wheelchair as fast as I can, which isn't very fast, and 5 minutes later, I'm talking to him, and I'm watching the hilarious video that they put on MSNBC.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're the leader now of, I guess, the new internet hate machine. I mean, they said that 8chan...
I guess I'm the leader of Gamergate now.
Yeah, they said 8chan was the place that all the hardcore people went who couldn't, who were too extreme for 4chan and everywhere else.
And then after this happened, okay, I don't know if you saw the tweets yet.
Oh no,
the producer of Huffington Post Live sent me a message that they want me to be on their stream. And they're also having Zoe Quinn on. I can send you a tweet if you want to see it.
Oh shit, so wait, are you guys going to debate each other?
I don't really know what it's going to be. It's supposed to be a Gamergate themed stream, I suppose.
Oh, I can already guarantee you the first question they're going to ask is, why do you hate women? And why are you targeting poor Zoe? With your evil hate machine of an internet website. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you the Twitter link. Hold on.
Yeah, because this would be interesting to check out.
Yeah, that's the only reason I sent you a message, because of this.
No, that's fine, man. It's always nice to have you on. People in chat like it.
Yeah, every time I send you a tweet, I look back at the chat, and people are like, "Let Hot Wheels on! Let Hot Wheels on!"
You're very popular.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but all right.
Well, they don't want to piss you off because of the power you wield over those internet terrorists, apparently on the GG board.
Okay, let's see if I can. All right, I joined the Hangout on my desktop, but I don't really see where I can. Maybe I can just put it into the chat on YouTube. Will that work?
Or you can just tweet it out, or tweet it at me if you have a link.
Yeah, okay, I'll put it in your direct messages. Alright, Sam. The person tweeting that is the one of the producers at Huffington Post Live.
Oh,
and
that's great.
You can see that Zoe said, "Oh yes, I'm down." So
you're yeah, that's going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting tomorrow.
And what time is that again?
It's 1:40 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay, and that's going to be on their website then?
Yeah, it's Huffington Post Live is like a 24, it's like a news show except on the internet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So are you nervous, I'm guessing, going into this?
A little bit. The thing is, the really funny thing is that I don't really follow Gamergate. Gamergaters keep coming back to me. because I set up the website a year ago. People just decided to make a Gamergate board on it, and I don't care. I support what you guys are doing. I know that the industry is very corrupt, but I'm so busy with other stuff, like keeping, the whole site running, that I can't follow every little thing that happens. So,
Right, you've got administration
yeah.
duties.
So I don't really know what I'm going to say to her tomorrow.
You should wear a Bane mask and just tell them that you're behind it all. That it's just been one massive campaign, all to make 8chan the most popular website on the internet.
Yeah, I was hoping they would let either you or what's his face on.
What's his face?
Yeah, hold on, I even have to look at my Skype. That's right, Oliver Campbell.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'd spaghetti all over the fucking place. I don't know if you ever heard me on that Morrissey interview, but I was just god-awful technical issues, and then it was the first time I've ever done an interview like that, so I was completely stuttering. I was basically Adam Sessler. I channeled his personality for that fucking interview.
And then something funny that happened today was that MSNBC decided that they were going to have Boogie talk about Gamergate, I suppose, on MSNBC, but the guy who runs 8chan, they don't really care about me. They just ignore all of my tweets.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
It just feels weird that this is getting picked up, I guess now, by outside news
It
agencies.
is really weird. If I had to compare it to something, I would say it was like the hackers on steroids internet hate machine thing that happened with 4chan.
God, do you think they're going to show exploding van footage when they bring you
I
on
hope
for the
so.
Huffington?
I hope so. And I can really go about this a couple ways. I'm probably not going to take it very seriously because I don't really care what the media has to say, especially, really liberal sites like Huffington Post. The fact that they're giving me, this kind of free advertisement is pretty cool.
Yeah, I
That's
suppose it
basically,
can't hurt.
yeah, that was what I said to King of Pole when he was trying to get me all, nervous about it. And I said to him, look, I'm not doing anything illegal. I don't, they're just giving me free advertising on MSNBC.
Right, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and besides, you're hosting a website. It's not, you're not running the, you know what I mean? You're doing admin duties.
exactly. It's Communications Decency Act. It's section 230 or 320. An administrator is not responsible for what the users write. It would be
Right.
like blaming the CEO of Twitter for, people for ISIS tweeting. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, were you surprised when the MSNBC thing went up and she basically just laid it all on 8chan? I mean, did that come as a shock, I'm guessing?
When I watched it again, I realized that it was just Brianna Wu. I'm not even sure if he's female. I want to say he, because I've watched it a couple times, and I don't know.
Are you
I
talking
have a
about the
hard
person
time.
with the horrible fucking hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Brianna Wu. First of all, they don't look Asian. They don't look female either. So, yeah.
You're calling them out on that one.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not like that even matters, but I realized that it was not a journalist saying that. It was just her saying that. So I doubt that they even did any fact checking or even bothered to Google 8chan. They just ran with it.
Right, because it was just her.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, that pretty much came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting her to say that. Or
Yeah,
Brianna
neither
would have
was
said-
I. And our traffic spiked as soon as it happened.
Oh, everybody came to see what the horrible website was like?
Yes. We got all these Google results, people searching 8chan.
So is that when somebody started up the bloody diarrhea board and just spammed it full of messages? So that's the first fucking thing everybody from MSNBC saw when they showed up?
I removed that. Now the top boards are based on unique posters instead of most posts per hour.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's good.
Yeah.
Good idea. Well, let me ask you a few questions from the chat here, because I'm sure people have stuff they want to ask you. If you don't mind, unless you got stuff to do, I don't know if you're cool with
Oh
that.
no, I don't mind at all. Yeah, I just came on to talk about it. I'm probably not going to take the interview tomorrow too seriously. It's going to be mostly just, any questions they ask me, I'll try to answer. But
Yeah, you'll be fine.
yeah,
You'll be fine.
yeah.
Like I said, more than likely they'll end up trying to spin it. I don't know if they'll follow up where Wu left off, and they'll try to act like 8chan is hosting some hate
Right.
campaign. But that might be what they do.
I was thinking it would be really funny to call Zoe Quinn an ableist, but I don't know how silly I want to get with her.
Look, go, balls to the wall, man. Just
Yeah.
tell her to check her fucking privilege on national television.
I could.
I would love to see. She'd get so angry. I can already
Yeah.
picture how pissed off she would get because she can't say anything.
Right.
So how is the traffic to the site doing now? I mean, are you guys still seeing an increase, or what's it like now?
It's gone up, like, it was starting to level off, and, like, it was, like, a plateau, and now we have another big spike because of this MSNBC thing. And now tomorrow with that Huffington Post thing, I'm sure it's going to be another big spike in traffic.
Yeah, God, I suppose,
Yeah.
huh? You've risen too, like an obscene amount of site ranking or placements on Alexia, haven't you? Like you guys are way up there now.
Yeah, we're number 3,000 in the U.S. That's really high.
Yeah, that sounds fucking really high. Jesus.
Especially when you consider that the people who have the Alexa toolbar installed are all, like, old people or people that don't really understand computers, that they would install the Alexa toolbar.
So they're still confused by like the flashing clock on a VCR
Right.
kind of people?
They're the kind of people that, like, they see an ad that says update flash player and they click it.
Yeah, just anything.
Yeah.
They'll click anything that flashes in front of
Right.
them.
Exactly.
So, what is... well, actually, let me just check, because it's probably a fucking dumb question from chat anyway. I'm guessing that's somebody who doesn't actually go to the fucking site. They were going to ask what's the most trafficked, or what board has the most traffic. But I think that's
you
V,
can just,
isn't it?
you can just go to the boards index and check that.
Yeah, that's...
It varies. It's usually V, though. Yeah, right now it's V.
Yeah, V overtook Random. And V was created recently, wasn't it? Yeah, Random was fucking a year ago, but...
Well, it's funny. I've been the admin of the site, obviously, the whole time. We've had multiple V boards. This is the third V. Because of the expiration system, if a board goes unused, it gets deleted. Now, back when the site first started, it had very few users. So somebody would make a V, they would shill it, on 4chan a little bit, they would get banned, then they would get bored. And then the V board would become inactive, and then it would be auto-pruned. So this is the third V, actually.
Oh, seriously? Shit.
Yeah. This is obviously the most successful V by far.
Yeah, it looks like politically incorrect's pretty high up there. Gamergate is pretty high up there, too.
I think Poll is probably one of the best boards on the site right now. The owner of it is really cool. I've talked to him a little bit.
Yeah, I like the poll board myself.
Yeah.
So I guess this is a pretty big success now, right? Now that you've started to see kind of traffic go up after, it kind of building gradually, I guess, over a year?
Yeah. It was a very gradual increase over the year. Like, we had a lot of different little communities, like there was, but they were just all really weird people. Like, there was, the Legion board where they just role play, and then there's the waifu board where they just post pictures of celebrities, but yeah.
I mean, do you foresee a day, I guess, down the road where the user base gets so big that based on some current event or something, you're going to get a board that gets just an obscene amount of posts in a really short amount of time? Like, when that day comes, when you're getting like 100,000 on a board or something really crazy, are you going to have to upgrade servers again and shit? Or?
Yeah. 2channel already foresees all of that happening, especially because we just opened the Japanese site at ach.net. We're working on integrating it into the 2channel main website so that when Japanese users are browsing 2channel, they'll be able to click on threads and then go to 8channel.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so we're working on that now.
Any other, I guess, site updates that you guys have been getting ready to roll out, or you just put into place?
I've mostly been working on this Japanese stuff before this next big spike came, because I thought, okay, the international site is like leveling off, so I can, focus on 2channel. But then this big spike came with MSNBC, so now I'm focusing, on the English side again. The big update.
Well, wait. Somebody's asking in chat. Does 8chan have a Tor address in case the site gets seized?
In case what gets seized?
And hold on, let me scroll up. That was kind of a fucking dumb question. Where the fuck is it now? In case something gets seized, I don't know what the end of that was.
In case the domain gets seized, we don't have like a Tor address right now. I very much doubt that our domain registrar would seize it, though.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Does 8chan have a Tor address or something else in case the domain gets seized?
Yeah, not yet. I should probably make one though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really foresee it happening because Encyclopedia Dramatica, their domain hasn't gotten seized. So,
Right. Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. But then again, you're
right.
probably going to have the feds on you after this HuffPo interview when they find out what a mastermind you are, targeting all those poor innocent people. Well,
I
Chad,
know.
if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. I'm sure they've got shit they want to ask you about the site specifically, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what. So give them a chance to fucking catch up. But this next, I guess, big update coming after the Japanese stuff you're doing right now, what is that going to entail, or do you have an idea? Yeah.
Yep, it's mostly for board owners. Everything I do is mostly for the people who own the boards, and then it just, trickles down to the users. The thing that I'm working on right now is allowing the board owners to make positions under them without having to give them their password. Currently, if you want more than one person to be able to moderate a board, or like to be able to delete posts and ban users, you need to give out the password. Now, anybody with the password can change the password. So that means if you give it to somebody that you can't really trust, they can lock you out of the board. So
That would
a lot of
fucking
people,
suck.
yeah, a lot of people have complained about this. When the site was small, the system worked really well because it was just groups of friends coming on who all trusted each other. But now I really need to separate the board owners from like janitors, I suppose. I might call them custodians. I haven't made my mind up yet.
Okay. Other people are asking. One is asking, "How are you so based?" Any
I
response to that?
I have no idea. I'm not sure that I really am based. Lots of people say that I am, but
Okay. Somebody else was asking how you came up with the name for the site, Infinite Chan.
uh, I don't know. It's just a chain where you can make an infinite amount of boards, so it just made sense.
Perfect. People are asking, why is Cute Boy the best board? What's your opinion on that, admin?
The cute boys board. I've even thought of making it so that it wouldn't be on the top bar, but that's not really fair because it does get a lot of posts. So yeah,
So all
I
those
don't think it's the
HuffPo,
best board.
yeah, all those HuffPo listeners are going to be treated to that when they show up after the interview.
Yeah, and I'm sure that a lot of them are gay. Like you can hear it like that when they talk, they all have lisps. So
Okay.
so I'm sure that they'll enjoy the board. They'll be going to HN and they'll be like, "Oh, cute boys," and so
They're never going to leave.
yeah, like that'll turn them around to my way of thinking.
Fantastic. Somebody else is asking, how's the 8chan app coming along?
HN app, there's no official one. There's an unofficial one that's based on Clover, I want to say. Maybe. You can find it on the FAQ page.
Okay, on the FAQ, let them ask a few more questions here. It's
Sure.
a mixture, a large mixture of why are you so based, which they seem to like to go back to. That and talking about cute boys apparently is a big one as well.
Call the janitors hot pocket eaters. Somebody just said that.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh, do you have any job openings, Hot Wheels?
Job openings?
Is
Not
8chan
really.
or has Infinite Chan reached that point where you're gonna have to start hiring staff to come help?
Nope. Currently, all the global volunteers do it for free.
Oh,
Um,
well, who know? Yeah, wow. What a shock.
yeah, I choose them based on who owns the biggest boards, and I threaten them. Like, if they ban people from the whole site for no good reason, I'll just take away their board. So that's like the check and balance.
Oh, somebody was asking about a paranormal board. Does Infinite Chan, it has an X board, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's slash fringe, there's slash X. And as always, if you don't like them, you can make another one.
Okay, so yeah, hey, that's the
Yeah,
appeal of the site is just make whatever board you want.
exactly.
Yeah, that Hot Pocketeers isn't too bad, man.
Yeah, hot pocket eaters.
All right. Well, thanks for
I'm
coming
not sure
on.
that would I'm not sure that would translate too well to the Japanese site though. I'd send it
Well,
to my translator and he'd be like, "What's a hot pocket?"
they'd have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Thanks for coming on. What was the interview time? Because I'm sure people are gonna want to fucking tune in for this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, Zoe Quinn, probably a few other people, I don't know who. It's gonna be 1:40 p.m. on Huffington Post Live. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, did you want to put out your Twitter account so people can follow you?
Oh, sure. It's at Infinite Chan. At INFINITCHAN.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for popping on and answering some questions and getting us
Yeah,
all
no
prepared for the
problem.
shitstorm tomorrow.
I'm sure the Huffington Post Live skit is going to be all over YouTube, and there's going to be memes generated from it. I can already tell that's going to be hilarious.
Well, it's going to be fucking great.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for letting me on.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Take it easy. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye. All right, chat. So it should take you a minute to catch up here. Eastern yeah, EST. I think it's 1:40 Eastern. I'm fairly certain that's what he said. But again, you can follow him on Twitter, and he'll probably have the time posted up there. It's at Infinite Chan. So INFINITECHAN is his Twitter handle. And I'm sure he'll have the information up there for you to follow. Yeah, and it's going to be on the Huffington Post website. I'm assuming that's where it's going to be. But then again, you're probably still catching up. Where the fuck is this on the timeline? Oh, holy shit, that is a long lag. Refresh and see if that's really that far behind.
Eastern or Pacific?
Holy shit, it really is that far behind. All right. Let's see if there's any questions on Ask FM while I wait for everything to catch up. Oh, these were a lot of questions for the admin for Hot Wheels. I didn't, sorry, Ask FM. I didn't check that earlier. Just a lot of how big is his dick and how based is he. Well, next time he's on, I'll make sure to ask him all of those. I'll save them for the next time he comes on. You can ask him. Okay, yeah, the HuffPo live thing is at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Huffington Post Live. I guess people are just correcting me on Twitter. Yeah, I can imagine this is going to turn into. I can kind of see what they're probably going to try to do to him. I don't think Hot Wheels is going to fall for it. They'll probably laugh at him. It'll be an entertaining watch. Make another Tumblrisms episode. Sure, people are saying Boogie Boogie. Again, I doubt Boogie's even watching this right now. Let's see. What video do you play? Recently, what the fuck was the last one I played? South Park and the Stick of Truth would be the last video I played. That and Smash. Did I just miss Hot Wheels asking questions? Yep, chat was asking him questions. But you can watch him again on HuffPo Live tomorrow, 1:40 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to check that out. What was this? Brianna Wu said on MSNBC that 8chan was created for Gamergate. And it would have taken them 5 seconds of fact-checking to find out that was not true. As Hot Wheels said when he was on the stream. The site's been there for quite some time. Yes, I see people saying he follows you on Twitter. He may follow me on Twitter, but that doesn't mean he is watching the stream. He's probably got shit he is doing. Let's see. Are you liking Smash? Yes, I am. Again, I'm bad at fighting games, but Smash is a lot of fucking fun. In fact, I'm going to play a lot more of that tonight, or after the stream at least. Especially with all the friend codes coming through, because I'm going to get my shit kicked in by a bunch of fucking random people I don't know. But hey, there's no better way to learn. You can't play a fighting game and not go and begin it and be humble. If you've got like an ego, fighting games will fucking destroy you because everybody's going to kick your shit in because nobody's good at them to start with. And that's half the reason I like them is the shit talking. Which is why I like those DSP videos online. The one where the guy got into a match with him in Street Fighter. It was mocking him the whole time. I think he was playing E Honda against I think DSP was playing Ryu, if I remember right, but it was fucking great. Oh, let's see. Jim, you forgot to plug Camel Joe. Cool as Angry Bra. Camel Joe. Yeah, Camel cigarettes are the best brand of cigarettes. If you want the highest class of cancer, I highly recommend them. People are giving me shit now for calling Smash a fighting game. Let's check Ask FM. It goes a little slower. It's easier to keep up with. Do you ever ignore questions because they suck dick? Sure, why not? Do a Joe Pesci impersonation. I can't do impersonations. Is it true that more doctors smoke Camel cigarettes than any other cigarette? It is the most highly preferred cigarette among the medical industry in America, yes. Camels are their favorites. Thoughts on the new South Park episode? It was okay. Like I said, I thought they were going somewhere else. It was just a mock Spin magazine. Is it true you have an earlobe with a pearl earring? No, it is not. Have you ever stopped liking something because of its fan base? Would you agree that those that turn on something they once loved probably didn't even like it that much to begin with? I'm sure it's hard for Sonic fans to keep the faith when they went through that whole recolor shit where it seemed like every kid on DeviantArt was putting up some personalized hedgehog. It was probably fucking hard for them to handle that. And then you had a lot of shitty Sonic games too. Are you a fan of Tomb Raider? If so, favorite one? I played it back in the day on PlayStation and shit. I couldn't tell you a favorite one. Like one doesn't stick out in my head, but they were okay games. Let's see. Go back to the chat here. People saying lies. I probably missed something. Oh, people are talking about Lord. So I guess you're on the South Park part of the stream. Sing to us. I'm not drunk enough. Some night I'll do drunken karaoke, like I do with people on Skype, and then I'll sing and sound horrible. Do you check your privileges daily? It's hard not to, because I'm a horrible person just by being a white guy. I'm like Satan incarnate, apparently. Tumblr thinks I'm terrible. That's no good. Fan of Assassin's Creed. I played, they all blend together. It's like the same game. I mean, if you like one of them, more than likely you'll like all of them. It's okay. I mean, it's not a bad series. What is my favorite game on the Atari Jaguar? I don't have one. I didn't own an Atari Jaguar. A lot of privilege checking questions. Oh, wait, I forgot. I should call you all plebs and faggots because, yeah, that's apparently what I do. I've got to remember Andrew's impression of me so I can stay on character. Read us a bedtime story at the end of the stream. I have, where is it? If you guys want to pick out fan fictions, I'll read them, but they can't be insanely long and they have to be decent. I don't know if this one's good or not. Somebody sent this earlier on Ask FM. It's fairly short. So let me have a swig and I'll read this. And then if you guys have any suggestions, put them on Ask FM or Twitter because the chat goes by way too quick for me to pick it out if you actually post something. All right, what is this? Aliens Predator plus Digimon crossover. Oh, it's by Peter Camara. It is based on a request. This is Digimon 3, Predator versus Digimon. I'm sure this is going to be great. Let me just get settled in here. All right. Digimon 3, Predator versus Digimon. Chapter 1, Deadly Dropdown. Predator was going down in a tailspin. I'm gonna crush, and he crushed into a highway. What is it noise? Asked the limo driver. He was driving Digimon to his house on the inland. It is must be an alien, but it is friendly? Digimon checked out his in front of him, and it would all clear. Forgot about me. I go on ahead, said Digimon. Did a jump out onto road, but there was a fire. Help me, kid. Was wrapped under a car. She said, and Digimon were running to safety at her. It is no good. Jesus Christ. It is not a good time for a children to die. Why? The Digimon? He just barely lifted the car, and it was not enough. I would need much more strength to lift it all. So he had to find a way. Meanwhile, Taelium craft was all exploded, and they fell all. Jesus Christ! It's hard to fucking read this. And they all fell down from Termondal Blopstwave. But little kid once and safe from the car, which fell off the bridgeald. My work is in there. Suru, sir, but we have to be lucky that your daughter was not curled. Yes, that is true. The next day, Gigimon woke up, went to get ready for work, but there was a knock at the door from a probably postman. I will get the mailie, open the door, and there was another predator. My brother is dead. Who at you? My name is Klokrak, and my Brathon died because my ship crashed, and the predator went invisible, and then shot a laser at Digimon 3. Digimon had to avoid the shots, so he did splits. If he had power to see the predator, but he had to figure it out. Look, you were behind the stairs, he said, but it was a trick, and when Predator realized he was not fooled, Digimon did a butterfly kick and knocked him off the invisibility with gruesome attack. You kicked me in the invisible. This is just a start, and Digimon punched so hard that Predator went unconscious. Diminon felt licky that his bomb did not bomb that place. Wow. I have to find out why the ship crashed, so Dimimon and Predator went to the FBI, but they said they can't go in there. Who are you to demand to come in? I am Digimon. You nodded Digimon. You are not one. Yes, I am. I am new Digimon, but there is no time. And then it goes into an author's note. This is horrendous. That was horrendous. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was. I like the butterfly kick into the invisibility. That was pretty great. I'm gonna see if anybody's got any other fanfic recommendations. Yeah, I'll read story time. What is this? The first chapter is just glorious. Sonic High School. Okay. This is the first chapter, the one page here. All right, so this is Sonic High School by Dark Doom Firemaster on fanfiction.net. Sonic High School Chapter 1. Sonic woke up and looked at the clock. 7 o'clock, it said, and Sonic screamed, I'm late for school. I have to get to school now, said Sonic, jumping out of bed. Sonic put his clothes on really fast and ran out of his room because he is fast. No time for breakfast, said Sonic as he ran past Sonic's mom. You will regret this, said Sonic's mom, leering at him from the kitchen stove, wearing aprons and oven mitts on her hands. Sonic did not care. He was late. Sonic ran outside and ran to the bus stop where people were getting on the bus. Tails, Knuckles, wait for me, said Sonic as he ran towards the bus. Hey, Knuckles, it's Sonic, said Tails to Knuckles at the bus stop. He is late, said Knuckles to Tails before getting on the bus. Sonic ran so fast at the bus, and he got on the bus after Tails. Just in time, said Sonic, huffing and puffing like he was doing the Cupid Shuffle for the first time. Sonic sat down next to Tails, and Knuckles sat behind him, taking up both seats. I am so bad, said Knuckles, laughing because he sat where two people could sit. Knuckles did this every day, and no one bothered him. But they all knew it was against the rules of the both man and God. All right. The bus started and drove at school, and parked, and they got out. We're at school now, said Tails. It is time to go to class. Sonic was also at school, so he went to the first class of the day, English class. Sonic did not like English very much, but he did not like any class very much that was not about running and going fast, which is what Sonic does best. Sonic got to his class and sat down in his seat. It is journal day, said Sonic's English teacher, Miss Lesson. Miss Lesson was tall and white and had gray hair, and she was not pretty. Take out your journals and put them in a pile, and I will read one of your entries to the class. Sonic took out his blue journal and ran to the front quickly and put his journal on her desk and ran back to his desk, all with his head down and not talking or looking at anyone. Sonic was so fast that he did it first. Everyone else did it afterwards and slower. This is painful to read, and I'm waiting for it to get good. I'm skipping ahead here so I don't read another page and a half of nothing. Yeah, people are suggesting other things. I'm sorry. I'm gonna yield here. Let's see if anybody else has got a fan fiction suggestion. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, these are all far too long. That's why I like Peter Chimera, because his stories are like a paragraph. What is this? Somebody else talking about something else. Let's see if anybody has a good link on Ask FM. This is a very long one too. Let's see. I'll give this one a shot. We'll see where it goes. Grab a cigarette here. Okay. This one is called Unexpected Fun. Oh, God. I can already tell where this is going to go. Sonic's house, 1 a.m. Shadow gazed at the sexy blue hedgehog on the couch across from him. Shadow was really tired by now, and his liking of the hedgehog was steadily decreasing, as Sonic kept him up. Shadow then tried telling him nicely again, hoping he would respond by doing what he asked. Shadow stretched his body a bit and frowned, as it began to get hotter in the room. It was the middle of summer, and with everything on, Shadow thought Sonic was pretty stupid not to turn the air conditioner on too, but he didn't admit that. He then pulled off his gray t-shirt and tossed it on the floor, glad to have a small reprieve from the heat. Sonic, you need to go to sleep, the ebony hedgehog muttered, in a slightly drunken slur, still looking at Azure from the other couch. Sonic, who was too energized to fall asleep, nearly grunted in annoyance and rolled over facing away from the dark furred hedgehog. Most of the lamplights were on and the music was playing, which was beginning to bother the hell out of Shadow, who wanted to sleep now. He then glanced at Sonic's ass, which was hidden from him by the pair of blue jeans Sonic was wearing. He started getting even hotter thinking about Sonic. Why? Sonic asked him. Because it's 1 in the fucking morning, that's why, Shadow replied, annoyed still. He was trying not to stare at him, but that was extremely hard due to the fact that he was a bit drunk and his hormones steadily getting stronger. The two had recently come from one of Rogue's parties earlier, and it had gotten pretty insane. That party had it all, though, and Rogue made sure she went all out that time. There were DJs, a pool party out back, beer, and Sonic was pretty damn sure he saw a few guys smoking crack out front, but neither Shadow or him could prove that. Shadow was wiped out from drinking too much of the beer, but Sonic, he wasn't even close. So, Sonic asked, sitting up, it's my house. I'll do whatever I want. I'm living here for the time being. What is this? I'm living here for the time being, too, you know, Shadow growled. Shadow had recently lost his house due to a few unlucky times he forgot to pay his bills, and the rest is kind of obvious, so Sonic offered Shadow to bunk with him for a while, until he could get a new place, which Shadow immediately accepted, almost happy to finally live in with a guy he liked. Oh, this is really long. I have a feeling I know where it's going, but I'm going to ask chat if they want me to continue this. And it'll take you a minute to catch up, chat. And look at that view count decrease. Who doesn't want to read a story about Sonic and Shadow fucking, which is I think where this is going to go. But it's up to you. It's up to you, chat. Do you want me to read this or not? I'll wait for you to catch up. All right. I was having a drink there and waiting for chat to catch up, which it apparently has now. And it looks like they want me to read the rest of it as the view count goes down. So let's burn it all to the ground. Let's continue reading Sonic. No, that wasn't it. Unexpected Fun. All right. You want me to read it. Oh, fuck. In total, I'd say it is probably 5-6 pages. That was probably a page. But let me find my place here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, all right. So the last one was almost happy to finally live in with the guy he liked. Yeah, Sonic mumbled, ignoring Shadow. Sonic, if you don't freaking turn off the lights, you'll regret it, damn it. I mean it, Shadow growled. Try me, Sonic retorted, his signature smirk on his face. Don't test me, Shadow told him. Kiss my ass, Sonic retorted yet again. That's it, Shadow yelled. He then sat up and hopped off his couch and stepped towards the Azure Hedgehog, anger in his eyes. Sonic looked at him and quickly jumped off the couch, took 2 steps back, not expecting the Ebony Hedgehog to have retaliated. Whoa, come on now, you can't take a joke, Sonic asked. Shadow frowned slightly. I don't take jokes from you, faker, he muttered. The Ebony Hedgehog then tackled Sonic, who yelped out in a surprised tone, not expecting Shadow to do that. Sonic tried to get up, but Shadow had his arms and legs pinned to the floor. Sonic then felt something rub against his thighs, and he was shocked a bit. Look, can't we talk about the... Sonic started, but then Shadow cut him off. Talking is over. You had your chance. He then got an idea. It was the perfect way to get back at Sonic and fulfill his desires for him at the same time. Maybe I should teach you a lesson, Shadow told him, the smell of alcohol on his breath. Sonic's eyes widened. This couldn't end well, and he knew it. Like what? Sonic asked, determined not to look faltered. A small chuckle reached Shadow's lips, proving to Sonic that the Ebony Hedgehog was drunk. Sonic didn't like where this was going. Shadow, I'll turn off the lights, okay? Happy? Sonic asked. Shadow looked at him as his ruby-filled eyes met with Sonic's emerald ones. He then bent his head to where it was right next to Sonic's. Let me just scroll down here. I can't imagine the appeal of this. Oh, look at those numbers plummet. All right. Oh, where is it here? Okay. What makes you think that's what I want anymore? Shadow whispered. That made Sonic slightly uncomfortable as he felt Shadow's legs rub up against his thigh slowly, giving Sonic the impression of where Shadow was going with this. The Ebony Hedgehog then slightly licked up Sonic's neck, making him shudder slightly in a mixture of delight and fear. This isn't right. I've got to get out of here, Sonic thought, but his whole body wouldn't respond. He never knew Shadow was gay. That scared him even more, because Sonic thought he was straightening things on Mobius, and here was Shadow on top of him. Shadow then lifted both of his arms, but quickly placed his left arm horizontally on Sonic's chest, freeing his arms, but still preventing him from getting up. Shadow then trailed his right hand down Sonic's body, rubbing slowly as he moved further down. The Azure Hedgehog restrained himself from giving in, but he couldn't help but let out a tiny moan, putting an evil grin on Shadow's lips. Now Sonic knew what Shadow wanted. Shadow wanted him, and he wasn't going to take no for an answer. Holy fuck. What the hell is the matter with fanfiction.net? It's these fucking details. Why are they putting these fucking details in this? Holy shit. And I think the chat has been utterly abandoned. I don't blame you. Reading about Shadow and Sonic fucking each other is just... it's horrific. Really, it is on a lot of levels. Oh, fucking hell. Somebody really put effort into that. I don't know if that was a joke. I don't know if that was... I have to go back and see. Did they write more chapters to this? That just seems so detailed. This was published in 2011. Yeah, 2,500 words. Favorited 97 times. Apparently it was... I don't know if that's popular or not on this site. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna... yeah, I don't know what to say to follow that up. That was quality writing. It was quality fucking writing. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go to Ask FM and clean my palate from that. Oh, fuck. Are you going to clean up the mess your fanfic readings made? Everything's fucking sticky. Oh, I'm glad. What was this user's name? Oh, I fucking closed it out. I don't know what their name was. I'm sure it was something great though. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was just a fucking great one. People are saying My Immortal. My Immortal. Yeah, that's not like a one little thing. That's like a saga of shit writing. Yeah, I'm glad you're all enjoying that so much. If somebody wants to link me to My Immortal, go ahead on Twitter, AskFM. Why the fuck am I listening to this man read gay Sonic fan fiction at midnight? That's a great fucking question. Somebody's feeling uncomfortable. That's, I think, the typical fucking response. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, let's see if My Immortal gets linked. I don't know. I think everybody will leave the stream if I try to read this one. Somebody linked to one called My. No, it's just no way. Oh, and it's really long too. Yeah, there's no way. The hottest TF2 fan fiction. Oh, this is 2011 as well. Romance humor. All right, so they weren't at least trying to be, I'm guessing they weren't trying to be serious with that one. Holy shit. Doom the comic. You got to link me to this shit if you want me to read it. Yeah, like I said, I don't care what you guys want me to read. I will read it for you. But I'm going to take a quick break and grab another drink here. And I'll type in chat exactly when I'm saying this. So when you see me type this, you'll see how far fucking delayed the stream is. All right, and did it go up? Yep, it went up. And it disappeared off the screen. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just, I don't know, play music in your head or something. All right, so I've got my drink. Somebody link me to My Immortal. So we'll start that up here in a minute. Let me just get this loaded up. It looks like it's the entire fucking thing, too. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it? It has its own website. It should be preserved for the ages. But holy shit, this is, well, where can I stop it? I'll read a couple of chapters. They're not very long. And then if people want me to read more, I will. Okay. My Immortal, Chapter 1. AN, Special Fangs, get it 'cause I'm goofic. To my girlfriend, you not in that way, Raven, bloody tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness, Dementia Raven Way, and I have a long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reach the mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Attention, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerald Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of a lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony," shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said slyly. But then I heard my friend call me, and I had to go. And then it ends with XXXXX. Attention, is it good? Please tell me, fangs. And we move on to Chapter 2 in the Saga of My Immortal. Attention, fangs to Bloody Tears XX 666 for helping me with the chapters. By the way, preps, stop flaming my story, okay? The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out my coffee and took my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, attention, Raven, this is you, woke up, then grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner. "Oh my fucking god, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday," she asked excitedly. "Yeah, so?" I said blushingly. "Do you like Draco?" she asked as we went out to the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. "No, I so fucking don't," I shouted. "Yeah, right," she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. "Hi," he said. "Hi," I replied back flirtily. "Guess what?" he said. "What?" I asked. "Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade," he told me. "Oh my fucking god," I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MCR. "Well, do you want to go with me?" he asked. I gasped. All right, we'll do one more chapter and then I'll ask the chat if they want me to continue this. Chapter 3. Attention, stop flaming to story, preps, okay? Otherwise, fangs to Degothic peoples for de good reviews. Fangs, Agent Revan. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own dis or de lyrics for Good Charlotte. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on black leather mini dress with all the corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. Sorry. Wow. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some Good Charlotte. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple plain t-shirt. He was wearing a simple plain t-shirt. I'm guessing that's the name of a band. Or Simple Plan, holy shit. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Attention, a lot... this is so hard to read her stupid writing. Attention, a lot faux cool boys were doing it, okay? "Hi, Draco," I said in a depressed voice. "Hey, Ebony," he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666, and flew to the place of the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands it to your mom. She sets you free into this life. Sang Joel. I don't know the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively as he put his arms around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch. oh, uh, I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustingly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got Good Charlotte concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. And that brings us up to chapter 4. And wow. I don't know. I forgot how very teenage girl that fucking story is. That Hillary Duff line was pretty great. Oh man. These are real time commitment stories though. You have to understand that. These aren't like how many chapters is this? I'm fairly certain it is. Oh, it has to be more than 44 chapters. That can't be right. Yeah, holy shit. There are actually in total 44 chapters of that. I read 3 of them. I don't know how much time that took, but I'm guessing it's like an hour and a half in total. Ugly blonde face. Yep. Hillary Duff is apparently very hated by black-haired Ravenwood or whatever the fuck her name is. Keep going. Other people are saying doom. Other people are saying stop it. I will, because the stream's dragging on now. I'll read one more. You guys can pick. Do you want it to be a couple more chapters of My Immortal, or do you want it to be something else? Whatever it is, I will read to close this out. God damn, does it take forever for this to catch up? Still lagging behind. Fucking hell. Alright, looks like you finally caught up, so see what the fuck you want. Don't stop reading My Immortal, more My Immortal. Alright, fine. I will read, I don't know, what was that, chapter 3? I'll read chapter 4 and 5, and then call that enough of fan fiction. So that gets you like an eighth of the way in. A ninth of the way in, whatever. Okay, chapter 4. Attention! I said stoop, flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Nebony. Not many... What? If you haven't ever seen what this looks like, her little editor notes, it's not easy to read. Attention, I said stoop, flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Anabi, not Mary, Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting deferent. They know each other before, okay? Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me, and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took me to the top, and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh, 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm, and then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Chapter 5. Attention! Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore made... Oh, that's how she read it. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? How dare you, demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everything was quiet. Dumbledore and the professor still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess, I lied. I went into the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut, black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Want to Live, by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. This is it's a masterpiece. It's a fucking masterpiece of writing. It's 44 chapters of that, and telling preps to back to fuck off. Oh, wow. Stream went on for way too long. 2.5 hours. That's not bad. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and ask them. I'll answer a few, and then I'm off for the night. I'm going to go get my ass kicked in Super Smash Brothers by every single person that fucking changed friends codes with me. Let's check out Ask FM, see if there's anything in there. Let's see. Now people are linking me all sorts of fan fictions. I'll do a stream where I just primarily read them or something. But not tonight. I hate that I enjoy reading, or I hate that I enjoy you reading the cringeworthy bullshit. Thanks for my Monday night fun. Thank you, Base Jam. Oh. Do people fap to this? I would. I don't know which story you're talking about. I would hope no. I would hope no would be the answer to that question. Gay shit on stream, unsubscribed. Sorry you don't appreciate a good Sonic and Shadow fucking fan fiction. Wow. Please stop. I'm done at this point with the fan fictions. All right. I'll chat if you got any questions. I think you're caught up now on the stream. I don't have to delay anymore. Answer a few and then be done for the evening. Read your dick, Jim. I don't know. I don't know what story it would tell. I guess there isn't much to read after we heard Andrew's impersonation and the truth came out. Would you fap to fanfic? No, I would not fap to anything I've read tonight. There's not even the remotest of possibilities. Do you have any beef with Sargon? Seems like you never mention him. No, I like Sargon of Akkad. I watch his videos. I checked Twitter. I sent you 2 short links to read. I'll have to be for another stream. Jim, you never added me to my 3DS. I put it on Twitter. I just haven't had a chance to go on the 3DS and add anything. But I'll do that once this is done in the next couple of minutes. Oh, fuck. Best kind of soda, Pepsi. If you drink it, or if you're gonna have it, that's what I'd go with. How big is your ding dong? That's a good way of rewording it. How big is your thingy? Then somebody asked on Twitter if this is going to devolve into cock questions again. You've got a one-track mind, chat. All this is all sexual harassment. I need to go onto MSNBC and start a Patreon and move out of my house or something. I'm not a piece of meat. You need to respect me for me. Will you read my book if I pay you $500? Well, I'll read your book if it's good. Who do you man in Smash? I've already said Robin. Very badly, too, by the way, but Robin. Lol, this Turbo Nerd is streaming 2 nights in a row, and you're watching it, which is just shit for both of us, I guess. Caucasian tits or Asian feet? I'd go with Asian feet on that. Does Draco need to check his privilege? Well, you know, in the coming chapters of My Immortal, you'll find out that Draco gets into all sorts of shenanigans in his good Charlotte and MCR t-shirt. Oh, fuck. What kind of deodorant do you use? I have no idea. Whatever fucking kind I grab as I'm not paying attention and leaving the store. If I was a piece of meat, would you cut me? What? Oh, if you were a piece of... Okay, it's a different question. If you were a piece of meat, what cut would you be? That is a dumb question. I have no idea. Why do you not use your Minnesotan accent? This is how I sound. This is how people from Minnesota sound. If I was farther north, maybe I'd have more of a Canadian accent. And say about as a boot or something. Ah. Do I have an 8chan gold account? No, I'm saving up for that. Where's the second part of the video? I've made 3 completed videos now, and I don't like any of them. I'll eventually get it right and put it up. If you were to answer the question, how big is your cock, what would you say? You're persistent. Did you consent to reading the fanfic IA? Yes, I believe I consented. I'll need to get the consent app just to be, doubly sure. All right, I'm going to check Ask FM real quick and then I think close it out. Are you a wizard? No, I am not. How old is MSNBC's dick? I don't know. Feet or elbows? I guess I'd go with feet. How big are your cojones, man? Do you know how to fedora? Where are your keys? What the fuck? Will you Ann Hero? When I hit 50, I'll throw myself in a volcano and live stream it just for you. Who is your favorite porn star and why is it Hitomi Jacob? Well, now I know what I'm looking up when I'm done with this. All right. Well, I think that's going to close it out for the night. Thanks for swinging by. I'll have the other part of the video up sometime eventually, hopefully before we all fucking die of old age. And I'll go blow my nose so that one guy who's getting pissed off can relax. But yeah, thanks for coming out. If you have fanfic suggestions, because I don't mind reading them, because of the delay, I can never tell if you guys don't like them or not. So that's why I've got to keep pausing and checking. There's got to be a better way to do that. I'll figure it out eventually. But if you have suggestions, just post them on AskFM or Twitter or something. But anyway, guys, have a good night, and thanks for coming out.